Welcome to another episode of the Book Marketing Success Podcast. Today, the sacred spell of storytelling, trust, participation, and the relationship between creators and audience. Exploring deep connections in narrative and audience interaction. Agenda items. I'm going to cover the elements of sacred storytelling, the role of the viewer in completing the story, Hollywood's changing attitude towards audiences, and restoring trust and authentic engagement in storytelling. The elements of sacred storytelling. Exploring trust in the writer's vision. Trust in the writer's vision is essential for connecting deeply with sacred stories and their meanings. Believing in the authenticity behind the story enables it to resonate with genuine truth and purpose. Trust allows the story to transcend entertainment and communicating deeper truth and significance. Understanding the director's creative guidance. The director shapes storytelling. The director guides the narrative flow, ensuring the story is told with clarity and emotional depth. The director integrates pacing, tone, and visual style to align with the writer's vision. Effective direction reveals the story's deeper truths and enhances audience connection, allowing the story's inherent truth to emerge. Organic story emergence. Sacred storytelling allows the story's truth to arise naturally without forced interpretation or control. Creators trust the natural flow of the narrative to reveal meaningful and universal themes. Deep audience connection. This approach connects the audience on a profound level through universal, authentic themes. The role of the viewer in completing the story. Audience participation and suspension of disbelief. Audience participation is essential for a story's impact and emotional connection. Willing suspension of disbelief allows immersion in the story's believable world. Storytelling creates a sacred exchange when audience connection exists between the creator and viewers. This communion inspires empathy, allowing audiences to emotionally relate to the story and its characters. The connection builds shared understanding that bridges perspectives beyond the screen or page. The unfinished nature of stories before the audience reception. Stories remain unfinished until they reach an audience who interprets and emotionally responds to them. Each audience member's unique interpretation shapes the final meaning and impact of the story. Storytelling is a collaborative experience, co-created between the creator and the audience. Hollywood's changing attitude towards audiences. Hollywood historically believed audiences could thoughtfully engage with complex storylines and themes. Filmmakers crafted layered narratives that encouraged interpretation and deep reflection. Studios increasingly began to focus on managing audience responses to align with market-driven formulas and predictable outcomes. Market formulas guide creative decisions, prioritizing predictability over authentic storytelling experiences. Manipulating audience responses can compromise storytelling's authenticity and emotional depth. Contemporary storytelling often delivers moralizing messages instead of encouraging audience engagement and participation. Lecturing risks alienating viewers and reducing their trust in the storyteller or message. How do you restore trust and authentic engagement in storytelling? Allow viewers to draw their own conclusions by avoiding overt narrative control or direction. Create space within stories that invites individual reflection and personal connection. Respect the audience's cognitive abilities by presenting layered narratives without oversimplification. When you have collaborative storytelling between the creator and the audience, it fosters an interactive partnership that encourages mutual participation and creativity. Active feedback and open dialogue between participants enhance the narrative quality and engagement. Sharing experiences creates meaningful connections and emotional depth in storytelling. Future storytelling will be more interactive, encouraging active audience participation and engagement. Combining new media with traditional storytelling creates richer, multifaceted narrative experiences. Storytelling honors the profound and reciprocal relationships between creators and their audiences. So in conclusion, you create a foundation of trust. Sacred storytelling depends on trust between creators and audiences to foster meaningful connections. Audience participation. Active participation from audiences enriches storytelling and creates shared experiences. Respect and collaboration between storytellers and listeners renew the power of stories to inspire unity.